wow. I was just waiting for the dialogue for him to end. I think it's the spec op leader yeah, I think it is. So yeah. But yeah, we have a new game element here in this is of Halo 2 is that we're not playing as the Master Chief, we're playing as the Arbiter. Which he controls pretty much the exact same as Master Chief, with the exception that he doesn't have a flashlight. Instead, he has something else. Which we're gonna hear right out now here. And some of those leads didn't come through for a while. Or at least one was.
Engage active camouflage. Reveal yourselves only after the Arbiter has joined battle with the enemy.
You may wish to do the same, Arbiter. But take heed. Your armor system is not as new as ours. Your camouflage will not last forever.
But yeah, we have a camouflage instead of a flashlight. Come on, the elite was in the way. Oh well. Well, at least we still got him. In which, I don't know if I say the camouflaging is better than the. Well, he's dead already. If he's better than the. If it's better than a flashlight or not, but oh well. For a stage like this, it would seem more logical sense to have a flashlight. There we go. Energy sword saved him. Yeah, it's also we introduced some new Covenant weapons that we haven't seen, like the carbine here, which this is one of the best weapons to have. Like, because yeah, it's just very good to have. It's like a Covenant version of a DMR or a battle rifle. But it's just very great to have. And look how much we've been able to do with just this. And yeah, and the reason I say it's and yeah, some of those people will call it cloaking, camouflage cloaking, and such, but I'm calling it, I'm gonna call it camouflage. Because I don't know, that just seems kind of like that to me. Yeah, and like you'll notice up there right there in the top left corner next to the grenades, there's like this little circle here, and that stands for how much camouflage you'll have. You'll have like when it's full, that's when you can use it. And when the circle runs out, that's when your camouflage will wear off. So like you can see the circle slowly goes down. And it takes a while for it to charge back up, but yeah, it's still kind of a cool thing to have. Oh, we got a grenade. Aiden, these guys were fighting, I guess, through heretic versions of Covenant. I'm not sure. I would just gonna call that in. Oh, darn it. And we get energy swords, which are great. It's not really all the men we have, just a grunt and an elite. Oh, no, never mind, here's another grunt. Get another energy sword, because that can be great to have. I don't know. Yeah, the reason I waited for everyone to be here was because if I activated the elevator before that, then well then they wouldn't have jumped down onto it. Let's get the second door open. Yeah. So just press that to open the door and we can get some more help on the way, as well as a little defense as we're getting them in. Yeah, we got Sentinels, which we gotta take on here. Here with, why are they here? I mean, like, this planet is like near to the first Halo, which is just parts of it drifting in space. Isn't it? Like, half of it's just like drifting around, staying in its original spot. And such, well, the rest of it's just drifting in space. Is it possibly landing somewhere? It'd be kind of funny if one of the pieces actually did land on Earth and such. It'd be interesting, but kind of dangerous at the same time because it may be surviving flood on there. Yeah, but... oh, crud. Yeah, they came from behind. That's why. So, yeah, this is actually one of the few stages in the game where I actually do prefer being in the old graphics compared to the anniversary graphics, because the lighting in this, it's a lot brighter and it's easier to see. It's like, I'm back here and look how much easier it is to see compared to this. Like, we'll get into another example later on. That's one of the examples. Most that we have here, so. Why are you guys just standing around? They're right there. Okay. That's interesting. But that's okay. And some of these stages we've been going through kind of quickly than some of the other ones that we gotten were in the first game, and that's because like this game Halo 2 has a lot more levels that was by a lot more. I mean, like the first game Combat Evolved had like 10 levels, where this game has like 15, and some of the missions are like cut in half to where, oh god, energy soul. Okay, there we go. The lock-on cursor wasn't working there. Here, let myself heal and freaking needle. And we get, yeah, some of the missions here are like, they're not as long as the missions in Combat Evolved, but they split them in half into like 2 missions to where you can, looks like all we have left is the Elite. Which, hold on. No, I'm just making sure you're okay. And yeah, you can walk out there where that part there is, but there's nothing to do out there. Okay, so like, oh god, I thought I killed him. But nope, that didn't work. Oh well, I got the checkpoint right before that. Okay, that actually was done right, and he kept walking forward and not panicking when the grenade was on him. Yeah, that's right here. You knock out the shields and you finish them off. Yeah. Over here was like okay, here's a pretty good example to where. Yeah, over here, like this area, here was a pretty good example, because here's this in the old graphics, but here's what the new graphics look like to where. So you can see the difference already in the lighting. This is where like instances where I would have preferred a flashlight. And there might be a way to hack this to play as Master Chief in this, and to have like human guns and such in here, but you don't actually get human guns or even human grenades. Let me hide in here for cover, and these blue things here are like conveyor belts. Yeah, let's see, so that's why, and oh yeah, fucking needles, man. Just stay here and heal. Throw a grenade. Like then, and there's one guy up here who And we oh look, there's a terminal. But I already got all the terminals in here. Oh well, you know there was a gun here too, on our side too. I thought he died already, but I guess not. I read it. Oh, hi there. It's just, yeah. Dude, listen. Yeah, all of them have, all the grunts in there have like energy needles, which is kind of suck. And it kind of is annoying, but what am I, hold on. What am I doing? I should do this. What? Oh. There we go, and yeah, that's a new thing, not a new thing in Halo 2, is that you can actually switch weapons with teammates and such. Well, computer players, that is, like, so you can't swap them with human characters if you, well, you can if they're computers, but if you're playing co-op and such and trying to swap weapons with your partner, that doesn't work. Unless you drop it on the ground and with a weapon there and then pick it up. That's the different. So yeah, let's get this Anita one. Or have the oh god, I'm getting, how am I still getting shot at? I'm in cover. Okay. And another way to tell what the difference between the Arbiter and Master Chief is the, like the display, the ammo display, the shield display, motion tracker display, and the grenade display and such. They're all been recolored to purple, and with Master Chief it's all been blue. Which, yeah, makes sense. And so, no, I was about to melee hit him. But like, good thing I didn't, and yeah, this place isn't as dark as I thought it would be. But I'm still getting through it relatively easily. Oh yeah, I need cover here, and yeah, like here's how much brighter it is. What? I thought the gun died unless he's back from the dead. And, maybe I was just looking at something else. So far I'm doing pretty good well here. Oh yeah, where is it? I saw him shooting at me, but I don't see it. Oh hi there, that's what it was. And oh god, that's a grenade. And then, oh, you're not dead. Ooh. Hold on, let's see if we can get this thing in there. It won't go in. But yeah, if you go down there, that's a bottomless pit. Yeah, so you don't want to go in there. Oh. Yeah, so let's continue this on. And this here's a new gun here that you can only get from Sentinels with the Sentinel beam. It basically is like the weapon the Sentinels have used, but now you get to use them. They operate kind of like plasma pistols and plasma rifles. Functions really well. They'll have an overheating system to them. So dude, he died. Oh shoot, yeah, they died. It's okay, because pretty much for the rest of the mission here, we're gonna be taking the skies and the banshees, as you can see right there. Okay, it's this one. It's random, depending on which door opens, if it's that one or not. I don't know. Maybe it's just depending on which side's further away for you, or something. That could be it. Oh gosh, that's okay. Let's do this again. Yeah, so I'm gonna stand closer to this side, and that door's gonna open. Oh, I guess not. Because I know I have seen that door open over there. It's probably just random. For a time, random for whenever you play it. Yeah, there's something. Yeah, now we have so now we're in the Banshees. Now we have Phantom here for support, and this is like the one instances where it's actually good to have the Phantom with the with the 3 turrets on it like that instead of like the 1 turret and the plasma turrets. And so here's what the music sounds like in the old graphics. Nothing special. But this music sounds like now it's really going on here. And you can't actually ride the anthem if you land on top of it, but I wouldn't recommend doing that because otherwise you won't have any way back. And at this point here, this turns into kind of like an open world level to where the rest of this level turns into like an open world level to where you can just fly around, do whatever the heck you want. You can land on anything. Well, you can get out whenever you want, and just even right now if I wanted to, and just die. But not doing that. But yeah. But yeah, we'll just line on through here and just following the Phantom, and it's always going to be on a set path each time you play it. Yeah, to where. Okay, for a second I thought I saw something there, and darn it. Well, skydiving without a parachute. But, yeah, so the reason I boosted up like that because I kind of knew where to go already, because I've done this mission plenty of times to know what it is. And yeah, the bombs in this game are they do definitely shoot faster, but I find them harder to aim at in this game than it is in the first game. Mainly because the bombs kind of go down a little bit instead of go straight. They come like these like the plasma bullets do. So that and the Banshees in this time actually take damage. Obviously we saw that earlier with the other vehicles. Which before all the human vehicles wouldn't take any damage, and no matter if it was like a bunch of grenades or from a Wraith, the vehicle would always stay intact. But if it was the Scorpion or Warthog, or the Ghost and Banshee and Wraith in the first game, you had to. It would take damage depending on how it would take damage, but it would just have like a health bar and such. Which is not in. Oh god. We bail. One thing I do really appreciate is that they don't try to run you over when you try to get out. Well, maybe they do if they are close to you, but if you like. But they don't. But that's not how that works this time in this game, which something that's very annoying. We'll say like you're just trying to get out, and all of a sudden it only runs you over in a Banshee. Which is kind of annoying, and it taunts you with a laugh at the after you die. Oh gosh. I'm back here with you. How much health does this Banshee have? I can't even see it, and the Phantom's invisible. It's not gonna blow up or anything, but it could have blown up in the last mission we played, but yeah, it just didn't work that. We just didn't shoot it enough. Yeah. Let's keep searching and. Yeah, so here's what it looks like in the old graphic. A little more green and yellowish and such, but this one's a little bit more dark It doesn't have as much to it. So let's just fly around here, and we're getting kind of close to the end of the mission, I think. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're getting kind of close to the end of the mission here. And so let's shoot, and you're going skydiving without a parachute. That's what the animation looks like to me. Well, obviously a skydiving formation would be having not having your arms wave around and such, like you're trying to swim as you're falling. And yet how what goes, you just have your arms out in just in a still position here. And such, yeah. Yeah, so that's how it would work. Like so. Yeah, and the same thing goes with the legs as well. Unless it's a mermaid and it's skydiving, which that's impossible. Technically it's not, but you know what I mean. Well, at least I'm assuming you know what I mean. And now we're at the end of the mission. Well, got hit by the bomb there, but it's okay because, well, we're much at the end of. It's okay because there's not much else left to kill here. Just a few more enemies and such, and then we're done. The mission will end, I think, as soon as you go in the door. Oh yeah, I'm Banshee from behind, and I'm getting out. I'll take this is the heretic leader's Banshee, because it shows the evidence that it was here, otherwise why else would it be? So, let's get out now. And now the dead bodies go around, and that's it for that, and on to the next mission, which is the Oracle. Oracle. Yeah, Oracle. What am I saying? That three times 4? Which is basically the second half of the Arbiter mission. Because as I said earlier, split these up into like 2 missions of instead of one long mission. Which they kind of wing back for Halo 3. But I'll get more into that later.
What is it? That stench? I've smelled it before.
Yeah, wonder what that stench could be. What the grunt said, that was kind of funny. The grunt's voices are changed slightly, but they're not exactly the same as they were in the first game, but yeah, they're still kind of nice to listen to, but yeah, we're just gonna stay here in this, guess we're just gonna stay here in this room, and here's another example of the lighting, where this room's kind of dark, but this room's kind of all like a laboratory, and such. So, there's that, and so that will be it for this episode then here. Because, yeah, we'll call it here for now. So next time on Halo 2 Anniversary, we shall go on through this area and try to see if we can. Yeah, there's a doorway on the other side here. Let's go over here. Oh wait, hold on. Gotta go from over here. There's the doorway. Like you can't really see, it kind of blends in with the wall in the old graphics, but the new graphics kind of does. Yeah, so next time on Halo 2 Anniversary, we shall go through that doorway and try to see if we can track down the heretic and such. So I'll see you all next time.